welcome back. More Rogue Trader. And, yeah, I'm through. Sorted out all the stuff. Okay, so this is like a rollback. Contracts? Remove? Quests? Gold stars. Right. Let's see. So I got almost destroy the week. We have this one. Rogue Trader and their allies. And then we have this one. Chance to survive with 1 wound. That's super good. Current value. So we need Dogmatic. Yeah, and then Iconoclast, we're almost at 2. Oh no, we gotta get to 45. We have this one, which is temporary wounds, which I like. And there's this one. Gain additional movement. Spend less momentum, but the heroic act can only do once, right? So there's multiple heroic acts, perhaps. Increase momentum. Huh. You can do attacks with demons and Xenos. All demons and Xenos. Consider them. Oh. This is interesting. So they like all attack. All weapons in the battlefield become warp imbued. Oh wow, that's super strong. Any attacks from allies that hit other allies will be dodged. Any allied ability that may target an ally has resistance tests will be resisted. Alright. Let's go, wait, where am I? Yeah, we'll talk to the carnival barker. There's goods here.
In this tapestry of a world, I am the rogue thread.
Unknownness. Doesn't need to tie rocks. Fears the Emperor. Interesting. We went up. These just look like people. A coin for a go. Takahara. Villainy, malice. Everywhere. Hides among people. Diet. Doesn't eat. Feeds on blasphemous thoughts. And you. Yaldari. Eats babies. Let's talk to this guy. Unmistakably inhuman. Looks menacing. Okay, so if I talk to the carnival barker. What kind of collection is this? Red-handed as a return to evil acts. These are mutants. Not Xenos, you say? I'm sure there's some mistake. These roads are oozing with greenish and yellow hues. I do not think promise will be kept. So entertainment is lucrative precisely because billions of the Imperial subjects have never encountered a Xeno in their life. I don't want to buy them. could do that. Heresy. These exhibits must burn. I could dogmatic them. Push the button. Buzzing like quick discharge. The captive's body is making them shake. Convulsed, scream, batting pain. The man watches with approval at first, but then the smell of burnt meat begins to spread through the air. He glances with worry. Dear ma'am, everything in moderation. Please kindly leave other citizens to punish these Xenos for educational purposes. Press the button harder. Do it. Burn the heretics. The dead. Burning was mediocre. Come to think of it, you have disappointed me. His body crumples into garish heap next to the cages. Bad carnival barker. Bad. And no one seems to care.
Curiosity sings
Open
in
sesame.
my veins.
Operation successful.
There's goods here. Alright. Thank you for the fancy boots. And then we'll go talk to, actually, let's go open this corner. Can't talk to these guys, but we can take these goods. This system is super annoying. I looked up on Reddit to see if, like, you can do anything about it, and it's just infuriating to everybody. So, Owlcat, bad on you guys for not fixing it. Good on you guys for having a cool game. Let's go first mate Dag and we'll run back up here. It looks like that's the place. Fusion acolytes. Oh. They're doing something illegal. Greetings. You must be... He glances mechanical hand implant. Mistress Fidelio. All the guests have arrived. You're the last on the list, and we couldn't, well, start without you. Your presence is absolutely vital. Please, we can talk later. Chaplain is about to begin. What is this tomfoolery? Look around. 52 experience. Okay, gathering you find yourself seems to be refined and respectable at first glance. The decorations, attendees' clothes speak of wealth. And so does the location, which isn't far from the Leech's residence. But you notice that most gathered are rather imposing physique. Many of them have scars, military-grade implants. Several of the guests look like they are covering the exit. Few are clearly carrying concealed weapons. Your appearance has definitely attracted everyone's attention. Just about every guest here keeps glancing at you. Some are clearly watching your every move, even though... I want to see what it's about. Judging by the way that fellow with the list was talking about the individual, was someone very important. They're gonna try and rob him. Oh my goodness, even my game is lagging. It's not just the video. Who's this guy? Oh, what a terrible, sorrowful day. May we pay respects to the life and soul of Footfall Society. A loyal servant of the Imperium, a generous benefactor who spared no expense to keep the fire of faith burning, and an example to all future generations. The most noble, unforgettable Master Belardo. This loss. He's in a ministerium. Let us offer prayer to the Emperor for the repose of Master Galladio's souls. Bellardos. Okay. And here you all are, you vultures. Let's offer a prayer. Huh? Okay, then, but if you think that the Emperor, or the messenger of his will, in other words, myself, does not see your vile souls, you are sorely mistaken. I wasn't referring to Mistress Fidelio. At least Dens himself wanted to see her at his funeral, but the rest, I know every one of you, and I would be astonished to discover anyone here who truly mourns his loss. So go ahead, pray for Bellardo's soul. Soon the flames will take him, a fitting end for a life like his. May the Emperor keep his soul. What? Table with drinks.
I did it.
The drink is poison. Okay. Well prepared body. This is quite a meeting. If it can't be called, it's under. Okay. What's the word?
The distribution of rations has been replaced with additional mandatory presents.
He's got high standing. You know this man? I do. I would tell you all about this man, but the words I'd use would be improper for a funeral. This, your ladyship, is Jerry Can Dens, known back in the day as the one most notorious pirates in the Kronos Expanse. They nicknamed him Jerry Can for his habit of having a jug or two of Promethium on hand. He did love burning things. He was a menace back then. How long ago was it? 60 years? Well, there was a time when the sight of Jerry Can in a coffin would have been enough to make me dance, quite literally. By the throne, I would have danced a jig on the spot, but now, I don't know. When we're jumping into the warp right under the cruiser's nose, eh, old beast? Who would have thought I'd be at your funeral? This is very grand for a pirate's funeral. Folks on Footfall are known to turn a blind eye to many things, even the locals. Yeah, okay. Why are they calling him Master Bellardo? Reverend Harmonious mentioned the name Master Bellardo, one of his biggest donors to the temple. Okay. Cass Bellardo. What's up, Cass? You're at last in the flesh. What did Bellardo die of? Age, debauchery, old wounds. By the end, my old dad was more implant than man. Oh, okay. You were very close. Oh. What? Okay, whatever. Pardon me, Cass Bellardo. Oh, he's introducing himself. You don't seem grief-stricken. If I was the one lying in the box, he wouldn't be crying his eyes out either. Son's feelings are complicated. I wasn't a good son. Den wasn't a good father. But I do miss him in my own way. Okay. A book of remembrance. River Patents could have some connection to the Fletio mystery. Sam with the guests. First mate, what up? Mistress, you never introduced yourself. I'm Dagon Otho. Otheo. Used to call me Torch. He's Jerrycan, I'm Torch. Those were the days. How'd he die? badly. Just a year ago, he was still living up, storming the slum asteroids to shoot refracted mutants. And all of a sudden, he was done. Old wounds caught up to him. He had plenty of those. 12 years back. No? But I know what you're talking about. The scribbles in his home, right? Yeah, it happened alright. That writing just appeared out of nowhere on the walls, the mirrors, and always the same word, repentance. I told him to get a psyker to check the house for sorcery, but he said no. Too pricey. I guess he said something about that. He had already paid too much for repentance. Not a lot of psychers around. And a single one of them would cost as much as a team of top-notch bruisers. Huh. So... loot.
Tantalizing and They will see. Oh, yes. They all
Shredder
will
shotgun.
see.
Oh boy. That's really good armor. Dodge against melee attacks. Yeah, I think we're gonna give you this. More armor for you. And then I got a gnarly shotgun. Still ranges 3, maximum 6. This one has dodge reduction. Less armor pen though. Still pretty good. Okay.
One step at a time, amidst the madness.
The uncolored.
I have.
Fate and fortune favor the bold.
My goodness. Pleasure to meet you. Prefer to go by Chaplain, both name and occupation. You know, it's funny how, despite being Denz's, that is to say, Master Bellardo's closest associate and confessor, never heard of you. The woman he chose to be his sole heir. I'm glad, of course, that the inheritance didn't go to any of the others, the vultures. We're especially close. Take it you're not fond of the rest of the attendees? I have a strong suspicion that someone wants me dead. You don't say. How can this be? Someone wants the sole heir of a tremendous fortune dead? In the place where the other contenders deprive of these riches? Oh, if you, Mistress Fidelio, really are worthy of Denz's name, you will deal with these minor, whatever, vicissitudes. Consider this my blessing. The Emperor protects anyone who deserves it, that is. When can I claim it? Oh, you just can't wait, can you? After the funeral, Denz will be delivered to the flames, and then we will announce his last will and testament, and you officially come into your inheritance. How do you become a friend of a pirate? Oh, he was a priest on the ship. Okay, makes sense. If you're surprised, you shouldn't be. There are plenty of heretic scum among the pirates of these bands, but Denz wasn't one of them. The ones he robbed were mostly types that no true subject of the Imperium would shed a tear over. Xenos, heretics, all of them. But Denz is a good guy. I'm a missionary of St. Drusus, and the truth of the Imperium speaks through me. I see no point in pretense. All who have gathered here have one goal: to bite a chunk of Denz's estate. Ambition and aspirations of wealth are not immoral in and of themselves, but it's just that I'm sickened by the thought that such a great man has left behind nothing but a pile of human refuse. His son is a drunk and a weakling. His friend, Dagon, the one who greeted you at the entrance, is a dim-witted brute with an incredibly bloated ego. His widow made off with the family yacht in the direction of the mall while his body was still warm. With an entourage of 5 brawny, good-looking young fellows. I'd like to believe that he didn't choose you as his heir on a whim. At least, you had the guts to come here, to a nest of vipers who despise you because of Denz's money. Well, settle the inheritance question.
Patience? My nerves are frayed.
Who's this person? Who are you, and what are you doing? Hiding. I was gonna cry. Didn't want anyone to see. My name is Adelio Blardo. My grandpa here in the box. Tears will pass. The tears will pass. The strength will return, and the courage will never leave you. Where are your parents? My dad is Cass. These are the guests. My mom ran away. She told me she hates Dad and Grandpa. I guess she hates me too. I don't know. It was a long time ago. I miss Grandpa. He was the nicest. You heard the name Fidelio? It's someone my dad's very mad at, but Dad is always mad at everyone. Oh. Did your grandfather mention the word repentance? He did. He kept the word appearing in our house, and no one knew who wrote it. It used to make Grandpa happy when I was little. He always smiled when he saw it. But then, later, when I was a little bigger and Grandpa was already old, it stopped making him happy. He was sad. He would just sit there and stare at nothing, and after that, he got sick. When he got sick, the writing started to scare him more and more. Repentance, repentance, repentance. Even in his bedroom, one time he pointed at the word. He said something very weird about dead eyes. About cobras going to class. Of course I'm sure. When Grandpa was ill, I sat with him. And this one time he just started talking about cobras. He wasn't talking about a snake, but a Cobra class destroyer. Cobra going to class, you see. Maybe. You didn't leave the words, did you? That would have been a funny prank. But I don't play pranks. It was someone else. Maybe Fidelio did it very quietly, or maybe it was someone who's not on the list. Okay.
There will be no peace in my wake.
There will be no peace in my wake. Oh, something happened. Hope you're satisfied with the services.
Strikes and riots beget immediate
Helene, but please keep your voice down. We can't let anyone hear us. What's the matter? It's very difficult to get to football with my wages. An imperial regulation on post-mortal service workers on periphery worlds directly prohibits the chief operator of the crematorium to leave their workplace for any reason other than sleep, food, severe illness, and administration of sacraments. Therefore, I am practically forced to look to other sources of income to allow me to stay within the walls here at the establishment. I've set up a little, shall we say, enterprise. I replace the implants of the deceased with identical replicas and sell them to the right people. Wow. I had just prepared the newest batch of superb, unique implants for the highest quality, but I got careless. I used my first sick leave in 4 standard years. It was on the very day that Master Bellardio passed away. Tisk, and his family was quick to organize the ceremony in our crematorium. I simply didn't have time to prepare. Now my container full of goods, it's in the furnace. If you don't help me, they're gonna burn it any minute. What do you need from me? What do you offer in return? Well, there's still time. Could you please get to the furnace and pull the container with implants out of there? We'll split the goods 50-50. You can have your first pick. Please just hurry. get you contraband, because I am definitely Mistress Fidelio. Of course. Great. It's a lot easier for you to wander in a restricted area without arousing suspicion than me. Find a container. Where be the crematorium? Here?
My warp sight reveals something.
Curiosity sings in my
Sable
veins.
that bomb.
Never doubt me.
Self-firing trap wasn't placed here by accident. Decisions. I want profit factor. Heavy plasteel door. Alright.
Compared to naval service, that was barely a challenge.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
What lies beyond?
But it's completely. Oh my goodness, we're gonna die.
Faith shields me.
Quickly, we need to get out of here.
Abelard.
How do I get out of here?
Watching the lazy handle sacred technology breaks my heart. Figuratively speaking, my cardiovascular augmentation can withstand
Can't
much more
shoot
than
anything.
my blood pressure.
This galaxy is my playground.
It was a trap.
In this tapestry of a world, I am the rogue thread.
What? Does nobody get out?
Strike me again. See what happens.
So what, we just die?
Just a minor
Are you
setback.
serious?
My ears are ringing.
Just need to tough
Yeah.
it out.
We just died. There's like nothing in here. And I can't use any skills. It doesn't count as combat. Alright, cool. We'll just slowly die.
I may be down, but I'm not out.
We're at a tactical disadvantage.
This is stupid.
My battle is not over.
Take up defense over the body of the
Your
unit.
seneschal is always there for you.
Someone just hit the ground.
Time to redouble our efforts. Someone else can do this.
I don't know what to do.
Whatever you wish.
Another color has faded.
Aim it, open fire. Shoot through the walls.
Victory is imminent. I will do my duty.
Blessed are those who sacrifice for the Imperium.
Ready for data input. Request approved.
Fire.
Messiah's proposal
Protect the fallen.
comprehends all. Request approved.
Victory is not an excuse to shirk one's duty.
Okay. That was... They're on fire. The fire, put them out quick. Your ladiness, are you alright? Did you hit anything? Where are you and what are you doing? You live here, your ladiness. These are old tunnels. Oh. It's warm out of the crematorium's furnace. They barely burn anyone up there, but they do fire it up often enough. No Fidelios? I mean, wasn't there a Fid lady used to live under the fifth void? How do we get out of here? There's no climbing back in the crematorium for you. Look for yourself. It's all burnt and collapsed. No biggie. Okay, so we're all super injured. Argenta's got so many injuries. Yes, that was pretty dumb. The word on the tent reads temple.
One step at a
Let us see
time,
what I
amidst
found.
the madness.
Okay. Guys got lots of goods here. Promethean fuel. Okay, cool. Where are we? Tons of goods here. Why doesn't anyone take this stuff?
Patience. Oh, my nerves are frayed.
It's actually a lot of stuff.
O Messiah, grant me the wisdom to perceive.
Mm-hmm. It's a library. Okay. There's this too. A melted charges here? Okay.
There will be no peace in my wake.
Music went away. Yep.
Nothing's impossible for this old officer.
What's up here? Horrible stench. I'm too old for this. He's in the stench. Hey, get over the door. Sweet. But we can also go back here somehow, right? Yeah.
An expected result.
there's goods.
Stop! There!
Knuckle guard. That is a very good item. Oh. New article. R generates wounds equal to 1.
When the faithful are idle, heresy grows.
Grab everybody. Use logic.
My knowledge has its limits.
What, really?
What lies beyond?
I rolled a failure on a 95 to do it. That's really annoying.
Experience. Nothing matters more.
Alright, we'll see you in the next episode. We'll, try to get out of here. Hold the key. See ya.